Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Celestial Farm Girl, and this channel is named after me, Celestial Farm Girl. Wow. I hope everybody is okay, calm, cool, collected. And, I hope everybody sees the bigger perspective of what is going on. Because, as the old saying goes, in order to build anew, we got to tear down. I'm not a Republican. I am a Democrat. And actually, what I am, in all reality, is one of we the people that stand behind the Constitution. So I'm really not a Republican or a Democrat. And I stand behind the Constitution because it reflects universal laws about how to treat people, how to open our hearts unto those less fortunate, how to reach out and to love our neighbor. And these are the foundations of the people that we the people are, right? We are the people. And, we might not know everything that's going on around us, so that's why we have a government that watches over all human beings, all life, including animals, trees, forests, air, water, land, to keep the resources so that at a minimum, so that we save resources and make sure the next 7 generations have a prosperous and happy life, that they can fulfill their life's destiny and have a long, healthy life. And this is how we stand. This is how we live. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I am one of we the people who stand behind the laws of the Constitution so that we don't break out into war and they start calling our children and grandchildren in to kill their very own people. That's enough said. Welcome to my channel. Please like, share, subscribe. I am not a niche reader. I never know what I'm going to say or what's going to come up on this channel. But I do know today I did take a few points and I wanted to speak out on them to let everybody know where I stand. I love everybody. I don't care who you are. I pray for the children that lost food stamps. I pray for the mothers that lost a way to pay their rent. I pray for those who have no idea what's going to happen because what they thought was going to be was pulled right out from underneath of them. And so as we move forward in this, we know that this is a God-given event. This is all about karma, justice, and justice is slow, but it takes time to find the truth. So as we seek and search deeper into everybody's feelings and emotions, as Congress and Senate and the floors go after each other, the truth will slowly eke out. Because people make mistakes here, people make mistakes there, and those who can't stick to the whole truth, well, their little game crumbles and falls no matter what side it's on. And again, I would like to say I'm not on anybody's side. I'm on the people's side. I'm on the side of good towards all life, and that we should not send our children to war against each other, that we shouldn't war against each other, that we should love one another and understand that we are all different no matter where we come from. Whatever state, every state I've ever lived in, if you have not moved through many, many states in your life, you only have that one perspective. Because every state is different. And as I have moved in my life and through my life from Louisiana to Indiana, from Indiana to Louisiana, from Indiana again to, Utah, and then from Utah to Washington, in Kentucky. I also lived in Kentucky, okay? So many different states. And every single one of them have a different perspective. It's our Constitution that makes sure that everybody from every state is treated equally and fairly and fully as a human being and recognized and identified as a part of the whole. And so today's reading, I'm not sure where we're going to go. I haven't pulled no cards. I just had this on my heart. Please like, share, subscribe. I always forget to say that once we get started. Oh, and I wanted to ask everybody, please pray for my puppy. She has a toothache and I can't get her to the dentist. Please send out your prayers. Any help possible would be much appreciated. I thank you guys so much. I love y'all. We are the true rebels. We are the rebels of peace. Now that's a real rebellion, right? A real rebellion is a rebellion for peace, where we all stand up together, recognizing we're all individuals, and that's okay. But if we all have a heart to protect our children, to protect our land, to protect our loved ones, to protect our neighbors, to protect our states, to protect other states as well, right? Okay, today is Sunday, February the 9th, 2025. The moon is in Cancer, the mother. And I haven't been on here for a few days. I appreciate you guys giving me a chance to speak. Thank y'all. I'm sorry. I've been absorbing all this. I've been watching with an open heart, talking to God. And God says this is our opportunity to bring justice to all. Because this whole system could be rebuilt. And so remember, you are a part of everything. You are a part of everything. You are one of the cogs in this wheel that makes America turn and makes America great. So don't stay quiet. Speak up for what you believe is the truth and right. If it's good for you, it's good for everybody. Everything that's good for us is good for all life. I'm talking about truth. Good. Okay, here we go. Let's roll the dice. We have Pisces, the sun in Pisces, and 8. Eternal. This is an eternal battle that's, been going on for a long time. It is time we make peace with life and death, and come to terms that, well, where are we at here? October balance 8. Isn't that funny? And 8 landed on October balance, which would be Libra. We need to balance out the love of life, and death. Life and death is sure. What's not sure, is how long you're going to live and at what age you're going to die. All we can do is do our best. And so that is the true prosperity on this earth, is to live a long, healthy life, right? To gain wisdom, to gain understanding and knowledge of what's going on around us, that we can implement that into our lives. And if the possibility comes along, to share it with others. Okay? If you guys are still with me, thank you so much. I love you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to get this word out. It's really important right now that we learn to have compassion towards one another, no matter who we are and how we're standing, because we are the people of this country. We are not Democrats. We are not Republicans. We are the people who want decent lives, who want to put our kids through decent schools, who want to live in decent neighborhoods, who want to pay fair and equitable prices for what we have to purchase in order to make our life good. Not many of us think that different. But now is the time to think that all people deserve this. Right? Everybody. Everybody. We need more homes. We need lower prices. We need to have a fair shake. Oh, the dead end. We have reached a dead end in our government. The dead end. Could it say more? Okay, so this is going to change everything. The judges are fixing it to where nobody can touch nothing. They've come to a dead end. And it's not looking good for their future, to tell you the truth. I'm going to read the dead end. At the dead end is a new beginning, right? We all know that. There's really no such thing as a dead end. There's just things get old and no longer work for the people who used them before, and they become outdated. And that's okay. That's okay. We can allow these things to happen, and new and better things will come in to replace it. You know, we've got some new young whippersnappers up there in the government that are really working hard for the people. Let's see what that is. That is 40. And I know for a fact that any time we come to a dead end, right afterwards, we find a new beginning. Because humanity is not meant to come to a dead end. We are very frisky people with a very frisky attitude, and dead ends are not in our language. We just don't do that. But to make sure, oh, there goes my dice. To make sure, we're going to look in this archetype and see what number 40 has to say to us. Way past. Here we go. The dead end. The closed door. The final chapter. The impasse. And that is exactly where our government is today, right? At an impasse. The doors have been closed and locked. And our government officials are not allowed to go in and do their job. So that's all been, according to them, you know, much of it has been erased and dumped. So that means we have to start everything all over again. Even our relationships with other countries around the world. What a new beginning. What a new time for us to freshen up and realize that we're all sharing the same space and that it is a time of coming together. Yes, rainbows. A time to come together as a great family from all around the world, from continent to continent, because we all want the same things, and that's to raise our families in this earthly experience and be happy with not only who we are and what our family stands for, but for other families who they are and what they stand for. And you know, I want to say if it's in the good, but right, we want to keep our families in the good. You know, we want to keep things kind of innocence in the family. You know, keep the children's innocence. This is fun. This is wonderful as you watch them grow up and mature from level to level to level. Yes, like 9 of Pentacles. It's like raising them up in the Garden of Eden. By the time your children are grown up, they have mastered their emotions. They have understood what calm is. They know, you know, what is going on. How is raising them in the garden? Well, in the garden, we have rules that we got to follow. You know, in order to keep the garden beautiful, we can't just run amok. You know, if we're talking about a nice, trimmed, well-raised garden, it takes weeding and, you know, work. And in that garden, as you work in it, you're also working on yourself. It's a beautiful thing. Nature and man are so close together, they don't even know. Symbolic of the work you put in. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, not going to stay on here very long today, but we're going to ask Holy Spirit, because I've spent most of the time talking. I love you guys. Do not forget to stay grounded during this, because this is quite the whirlwind ride. And if you're feeling upset, just like I said, remember your north node. Pull that energy all the way down through your chakra system, down your legs. See the energy moving out of your feet into the planet Earth like the roots of a tree. You are connected now to heaven and earth. And this means you're tethered, and you'll hold your own. You'll be able to take your emotions. You won't get upset. It'll help you with your anxiety. It'll help with fear. It'll help with frustration. So we're going to pull a card on all this right now. These things that I just told you can help you to work on your healing. Yeah, look at that. 9 of Swords. This is from the Gaia deck. Look at her. Her mind is all lit up. She is making sure she's grounded so she don't lose herself, even though this is air. Your mind, keeping yourself grounded, will help you to... Let me see what this is. 9 air. I haven't got this one very often. Nine of air. Self-awareness. It'll help you to keep self-aware. It'll help you to stay universal consciousness. It'll give you understanding, insight, vision, imagination, creativity, as well as fantasy. Opening to possibilities. Possibilities are infinite. Know thyself and know the universe. What dwells within you dwells within nature. Belief creates. What you believe will come true. We do not want war. We want peace. We want equality. We want human experiences to be on a safe note. We don't want to worry about whether we fly and have bad pilots. We don't want to worry about if or not bad pilots. That's wrong, because those pilots, but not the complete coverage. We don't want to eat food that might not be good for us. We want to make sure that, it's all well. What dwells within you dwells within nature. Belief creates, so what you believe will come true. All that exists was first imagined. Fantasy is the birthplace of reality. Begin imagining a place where, love and peace ensued, common sense, integrity, honor, a place to raise our children where they're safe, where we're all safe, where elderly people are watched over, where our children are watched over, where we have the oversight and the people that we need on the ground to make sure that life is safe. Those extra things, those extra things. Anything that you can imagine, the good. So if we have to rebuild from scratch, now people are using their imaginations, because we're going to bring better into this world. We are the architects of ideas and minds. Listen, everybody's like, oh, that took my idea. Listen, ideas are out in the consciousness, and people get ideas throughout that consciousness, which is God, which is life, when they are ready to receive an idea. I do not believe that you can take ownership of an idea, especially if it complements the collective and helps them rise to a better place. So this idea, in all actuality, belonged to consciousness, right? To me, that's the way I see it. I don't know, but let's see. Oh, hell, King of Air, that's the damn truth. That is consciousness. That is the mind. The mind of the universe, the mind of God, the mind of earth, the mind of matter, the mind taking action, believing in certain things and, bringing them, about to be because of what's good for you is good for me. And God, the universe, is always ready to bring in those things that, especially to those people who wish the best, not only for themselves, but they wish the best for all. Right? The best for all. What's color? Color, race, religion, these things don't matter. What matters is true humanity. It doesn't matter what you call your religion. Is it true humanity? Do you love your fellow brothers and sisters around the world? Is it true humanity? Because that's true religion. True spirituality is true humanity. It's just loving. We love. And we have upsets like this sometimes, and when we do, we stick to the rule of law. That's why the Constitution is there. It's based upon the 12 laws of the universe. It has freedoms and fairnesses for all. I don't know the Constitution all the way. I've never read every word of the Constitution. But I want to get the book, and I saw a place where it's free, and I'm going to send off for that after this. But I do know that the Constitution has got quite a few things that are for the people, that is based on we the people. And we have a right to be treated dignified. We have a right to a good life. We have a right to good nutrition. We have a right to good medical. We have a right to the best schools. We have a right to the best and most educated teachers. We have a right to know that our children are safe, for they are the resources of the earth. Your children, my grandchildren, our children are the resources of this earth, and so is the future. Okay, I love you guys. Have a wonderful... Oh, wait, I should just pull one more card, okay? What does Grandmother Moon have to say to us today? Yeah, let's take... Oh, shoot. Wow. It's a wake-up call. Grandmother, see her there? Let's get there. Wake-up call. Judgment. It's Judgment Day. And we should be happy. Because our leaders and those who have been leading us must be judged before we can be judged. Look, the gods were judged before the leaders were judged. That's what's been happening in all these last 30 to 50 years. Judgment has fallen upon the gods that were over us, or the guides, or the leaders, as we would call them in the spiritual world. And those that didn't break through, those that didn't do the right thing, they went under judgment too. They had to be judged before the leaders could be judged. So now God is judging the human men and women leaders around this world that's been watching over the people, because make no doubt of it, these people are the resources of God, and the children belong to God. They are His resources. And behind judgment we have water is life. Put your emotions into it. Make sure when you speak, people feel what you're saying. Put the waves out there. Stand for truth. Stand for what you believe in. I ain't going to tell you what you believe in. I don't know that. See? Yeah. The crone. I don't know what you believe in, but whatever it is, don't be ashamed. If you ain't telling everybody, you might not feel so good about your beliefs. Yeah, maybe I'm going to lose some more people. Who knows? Maybe for a change, I'll get a few to come in. We're not going to be nice to people that want to take away our rights to be human and to throw us into a place that would look like Ukraine and Russia. Going after Canada, going after Gaza. What in the hell? Doggone it. I'm sorry. Anyway, look, you guys leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I love you. I will be back again sooner, I'm sure. I'm just going to come on here and speak how I feel and let the ball roll. And for those of you who understand that I care about all things, you're always welcome here, and I love you. I don't see a difference. We're all people. We're all living, sentient beings. We all feel. We all understand when we're being ostracized. We all have feelings, whether we realize it or not. And so we all deserve to be treated as if we are very sensitive creatures. Peace and harmony is our destiny on this planet. Sharing, caring, loving, bringing our kids up in peace. And with that being said, peace out, guys. I love y'all. I love y'all with all my hearts. With all my hearts and soul. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Bless y'all. Bless y'all. Bless y'all. Praying for y'all. Pray for me too. Pray for my puppy. Okay? I'm doctoring her myself. I gave her a little dose of penicillin, watching for any, what do they call that? Allergic reactions and stuff like that. So I'm going through a lot right now. I'm going to have to just do it all by myself. That's the way it is. So I love you guys. Like I said, please pray and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.